Now the next word is ba-ra-ah. And usually when we do the Sabbath service or the Passover service, we usually read Genesis the first chapter, or sometimes we might read Exodus the 12th chapter, or sometimes we might read Leviticus the 23rd chapter, depending on the spirit. You just, you have the information. You know the books that we go through. You just leave it in the spirit what book you want to read from. All right. So the next word we have here is ba-ra-ah, and those are all separated. All right. Now what the word ba-ra-ah means is create or created. All right. So ba-ra-ah, see it? Ba-ra-ah is create or created. Then you have here alahayim, a-la-ha-ya-ma, but it's a-la-ha-yum, because we know that this is speaking about the angels or the powers. In the English, they say Elohim, or in the Greek or the English they say Elohim, but it's really a-la-ha-yum. All right, let me write that down. A-la-ha-yum. Now the word alahayim means God or gods. All right, really it means gods, which are powers. Now the word Allah is God, and the yum at the end is masculine plural. Okay, so Allah. So when you I'm sorry, I forgot the ha. Allah is God, but if you're gonna put it together to denote when it's plural, it would be Alahayim. Okay, Alahayim. All right, Allah is God, Alahayim is gods. And when you look at it here, let me go right back to the beginning. Ba, Ra, Ash, Yath, Ba, Ra, Alahayim. Okay, then the next word here is Ath. Now what the word Ath is, basically it's a word that connects other words. And I'll give you an example. Or should I say, what Ath is a word that connects other words. It means definite. All right, definite or definitely. And what it means by that means that when you're reading this sentence in the Hebrew, this what you're reading, this actually happened. So that's why you have the Ath there. This definitely. So in the beginning or in the heading, created the powers or the gods, definitely. They definitely did this. Now the next word is Ha-sha-ma-yum. All right, Ha-sha-ma-yum. Now ha at the beginning of a word is the, unless it's connected to the word. That's another thing you got to learn. Is you got to learn when a word is connected, or when it's just one word, or when it's multiple words put together as one. And you'll learn that as you go along. All right, the main thing you want to learn first is just learn the alphabet, learn how to pronounce the words, learn the alphabet, build up your vocabulary as far as certain basic keywords, like book, read, peace, brother, sister, and fruit, the tribe, the different names of the tribes, bun, which is son. You learn certain basic words, and then you read a little bit here and there, and after a while you start reading more fluently, and after a while you pick up on words as you're reading, like we do. When we read through it now, we pick up on certain words. I mean, we don't know every single word what it means, so what we'll do is we'll go to it, and if we're not sure about a word, we'll go back to the English, go to the dictionaries and look it up and find out what the word means until you know what these words mean. All right, so this word here is Ha-sha-ma-yum. Ha-shemayim, the ha at the beginning of a word is the. Shemayim, Shemayim is heavens. Okay, now what this word literally breaks down to, Sha at the beginning of a word is which or pertaining to. All right, which or pertaining to, and then the mayim is water. Okay, so that which pertains to water. So that's what the word shemayim or heavens literally means. And what it means by the waters, it's talking about the elements that are in the outer atmosphere. What the Lord did was there's elements in the air. So what he did was he separated the outer space from the atmosphere in the inside of the earth. That's why he put the ozone layer, which the scriptures call the firmament, around the planet Earth to basically keep the elements in here livable for man. You know, that's why when Esau goes out into space, they gotta wear these damn space suits and all this shit, because of the fact that, you know, you can't breathe out there because the elements are spread out further. In the earth, when the angels created the heaven and the earth, they brought everything together so to make it livable for man. Now when you go into the actual waters, those elements are compressed even more for the fish and animals, or you know, or the fish that live in the sea. You know, that's their atmosphere. You know, then we have our atmosphere, then you have the out in space. So the heavens basically is comprised of many elements. All right, so shemayim is the heavens, shah, which are pertaining to, mayim, water. All right, the next word is wa'ath. Wa'ath. Okay, the wa at the beginning of a word is and the ath, once again, matter of fact, I don't have to write it again. Once again, is definite. Okay, this definitely happened. So in the beginning, created angels, definitely the heavens, and definitely ha'aratazah. Ha'aratazah. Ha at the beginning of a word, once again, is the, and aratazah is earth. Alright, so in the beginning the angels created the heaven and the earth. Alright, that's what it means. Now I'm gonna read this again here. Now in the English, when you read it in the English, it says in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. Alright, so basically if you don't know what the Hebrew word is there, you'll be confused because you're thinking that this is the Most High, and this is not the Most High. This is the Yahawashi and the angels, which were creating everything at the beginning. Alright, because the Most High is not mentioned until the second chapter of the book of Genesis. He gave the blueprint to Yahawashi and the angels, and they went out and they created all these things. Alright, and then after they created it, they said that they saw that it was good. Why? Because it was according to the plans of the Most High. Alright, so that's, you know, pretty much how you read the Hebrew. No, I'm reading it again for you. Bara'ash, Yath, Bara'a, Alaha, Yum, Ath, Ha-Shema, Yum, Wa'ath, Ha-Aratazah, Ha-Aratazah. Alright? And then when you get better, you get faster at it. Bara'ash, Yath, Bara'a, Alahayim, Ath, Ha-Shemayim, Wa'ath, Ha-Aratazah. Alright? Once again, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And pretty much that's, you know, that should it's pretty much the same thing, you know, as you go to the next verse. If you go to the next verse, verse 2 is the same thing, you know, wa ha'aratazah, hayatha, thahawa, wa bahawa, wa kashak, ail panya, thahawam, wa rawach, alahayim, marakapath, ail panya, hamayim. Alright, so that's pretty much, you know, you go through each verse like that, you know. So the main thing now, you got how to pronounce these words. And like I said before, the main thing you got to do is get all the letters first. Get the pronunciation of the letters, and then when you read it here, then you'll know, okay, this word is a ba, this is a ra, this is a ah, this is a sha, so on and so forth. Alright, so with that, hope you brothers learn something, and you know, practice, because before you know it, the Passover will be here, and then you'll have to go through the Passover service. By the way, we do have the Passover service. I'll put the link up. There's a site on Daily Motion called Signs, Seasons, Days, and Years, which have it up on there. It's also on the End of Esau's World. Alright, so with that, I'm going to close it, and I hope you brothers and the very few sisters out there that are watching learn something. Until the next time, I say shalom.